All right.
Good, good,
Good.
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 Everyone's good. I am evidently not good at fantasy beach volleyball, and that's what we're doing here again. Welcome back to Fantasy Beach Volleyball Round 2. We tested this out at the Rio Elite 16, and the players loved it. They really enjoyed it. I hope you, as the fans, loved it. Frankly, we brought it back because of how much we got heckled by the players, and it was really fun. Martin Splavins gave us a ton of crap for not drafting him. Javi Bayo, I believe, gave us some crap for not drafting him, and we enjoyed it. And so maybe it's a bit of a selfish endeavor that we're bringing it back. But I'm Travis Werder. I'm your dead last place finisher by a long shot at the Rio Elite 16. I stacked a couple teams, didn't work out great. That's Kyle Friend, the Amigo. He came in second place, and our winner. And he even called his shot when I said, Everett, he's new to beach volleyball. He's adorable. Be easy on him.
Wait, I don't know where.
Asses.
Travis, when was your first ever beach volleyball tournament? The first time you played in a tournament?
My first tournament, my first AVP that I played in was the New Orleans qualifier in 2016.
So the first time I worked a beach volleyball tournament was 2011. Just to put that.
Just to clarify.
Let's just clear the field.
Already exciting here.
Oh yeah, of course. Hey, I'm coming in hot right now. I won last time.
Red hot, you could say.
Red hot, Canada hot, if you'd say. I'm repping right now. You guys called me in off the bench last time, and I came by and swept the floor with both of you.
I love it.
Popped us up, and we found we bet acais, and Everett found, Raquel found an acai spot just outside the stadium. The bet was loser had to buy the boys some acai, so I owe, was it Oakberry?
Oakberry.
Out there, I owe some Oakberry.
I also feel like something else needs to be owed, considering that you are no longer a part of the bucket hat gang.
Yeah.
And that you are sitting here.
What's owed is his chances of winning have dropped tremendously, actually, without the bucket hat.
Can we develop a handicap or
so
something?
at this point, I went bucket hat. Couldn't get worse.
Yeah.
And so I figured, you know what, let's go with the meat eater. It's hunting season in the U.S., so I'm going to get a whitetail in a couple weeks, and maybe some hogs. And so it's meat eating season.
Frito already
for
beat
me.
you on that one.
Yeah, Frito, congratulations on your first deer, buddy. And so I
And probably last.
I nixed the bucket hat because I didn't think it brought me much luck. And so bucket hat gang,
We'll take it all for
Steve
Amigo,
Ranella,
thanks.
meat eater gang.
That's a good way to say it.
So, refresher on the rules. Each of us will be drafting 10 players. 2 of those players will be a men's blocker. 2 of those players will be a men's defender, 1 flex. The other 5 will be the same exact positions. 2 women's blockers, 2 women's defenders, 1 women's flex. Could be a blocker or a defender. How the points go. 1 point for a kill, 1 point for a dig. 3 points for a block, 5 points for an ace, -1 for a hitting error. You do not get dinged for service errors. So all service errors are just it's a wash. It's a 0. And Everett, since you won last time, you can either pick first or last in the draft order.
Ooh, I think that given last time I picked first, I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
first. I figured that. I already wrote
sticking.
you left to right here.
Oh, perfect. Exactly. just how we're sitting too. You know what? I think this first pick is pretty obvious. I'm going right back to my first pick from last time.
Yeah.
He did me no wrong. He didn't lead me in points, but he was number 2 for me last time. My leader, Christian Fokerotz, isn't here, so I have to go back with the guy that I think is the best player in beach volleyball right now, Mr. Anders Mol.
That's a good
Anders
pick.
Mol off the board. Not surprised. I might have maybe a surprising pick. I'm going to go with the guy we haven't seen in a pretty long time. Give me my boy Boom Boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom,
Give me
boom.
Stefan Bormans, baby.
Oh, you know he's going to like that one.
Oh, yeah. Look, I did that for the gram, Boom Boom.
I love it. I'm going to go on the women's side, and I am going to pick Taryn Cloth.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to go Taryn Cloth. Got a great serve, excellent blocker. She might get served a bit.
And gets served a lot.
And get served. Teams are kind of shifting their service pressure a little bit between us and Taryn, and so we're going with
You know,
Taryn.
we've never done a fantasy where Taryn has been here because we did our little mock one in Joao
Correct.
Pessoa, and that was fun, but Taryn wasn't there, and
Nope.
they weren't in Rio.
Nope.
Interesting to see some new players in the field.
But most of these players are, like, I feel like quite a few, especially on the women's side.
Yeah.
On the women's side, we have almost an
It's
entire
a total mix.
other than Therese and Meg.
Yeah.
everyone else is in there.
Indeed. So
Wow.
I guess you go
You're
again.
kidding. Yeah. Yeah. So
Great.
you get it's a
Snake flow.
Snake round.
So we are going to go with David Amon as my second pick.
Good
You know,
start.
I
I don't
can't.
need to say much else about him.
No.
You guys know. Everybody knows.
Yeah, David and Helvig. I forget which one I had in Rio, but I got dinged. Their first non-podium.
Yes.
You had
The
Jonathan.
quarterfinals were bad to me.
Because I had David Amon.
Yeah, because I had Rekka and Valentina lost in the quarters. I had Sharif and Ahmed lost in the quarters, and I had Helvig lost in the quarters. So it was a really tough quarterfinal day for me.
I had like 60% of my squad in the medal round. So
It's pretty good.
it was pretty damn good. Back to me. All right.
No, back
Oh,
to me. Here's Snake
Snake
away
him back.
and
Snake
then
him
you
back.
go
Oh,
two.
He didn't pick yet.
oh, my
Yeah.
apologize.
I'm gonna go with a lady that we shared the shuttle with earlier today,
Mm-hmm.
who I haven't seen in a long time. Who we were searching for eligibility to bring her to Florida State at 32 years old. Brandy Wilkerson.
Thank goodness she can't come back to NCAA.
I'm mad at
Unfair.
that pick. I wanted
You going for it?
Brandy and I go way back.
Yeah.
Back into the day when we used to sneak on to the TTC together when we were coaching club together. I really wanted that pick, so I'm mad at you now.
It's not gonna
Brandy.
last very long.
Beijus.
I am going to go and pick a male blocker because
Okay.
that seems to be one of the biggest positions to pick. I'm going to go pick Niels Ehlers,
Yep.
the silver medalist from Paris.
Big German.
He is the big German. Unfortunately, we saw him go down with an ankle injury in Hamburg. He's back. He's feeling healthy. He can serve. He can
Yeah.
block. He's going to get served a little bit, so I think he's going to side out. I think that Ehlers Vikler is going to make a long run, and I think he's going to get me a long point.
He's kind of like the male Terran, right?
Yeah.
So he gets served a lot, and he gets a lot of blocks, and he gets a lot of aces, and he minimizes errors. It's a strong pick.
Yep. Very, very good.
You know what? I'm going to go with an athlete who got me here, an athlete who brought me to glory last time, an athlete who, has proven that she can do it time and time again. So that's why I want Therese Cannon back
Yeah.
on my team.
Good pick.
Blocker heavy.
Good
Blocker,
pick.
Blocker
heavy,
heavy.
absolutely. Therese
T-money.
T-Money Cannon. So
Hey, that's a lot of loyalty. And that's worth something for sure.
absolutely. Hey, you
worth
know what?
something.
You get on my team and you perform, that's going to get you a pick. That's going to get you a pick.
Yeah, I mean, she earned her way back. Earned her way back on the squad.
Also, I had to pick American since you took my
Yeah,
one of
that's
my
fair.
beloved
We
Canadians.
traded. We traded a Brandy for a Therese. Now I'm gonna go with the MVP of the last fantasy, even though she lost in the quarterfinals. I'm gonna go with Valentina Guittardi.
I was thinking of picking Valentina.
Yeah. She's good at everything.
Good
Very
at everything, gets a lot of aces, was the 2023 server of the year, is one of the best blockers in the world, might win best offensive player of the year. The voting will be finishing up by the end of the week. And so Valentina Guittardi, welcome back to the squad.
Welcome back. Excellent pick. We're going to go with one of the hometown heroes, Mr. Sharif Yunus, who, as we know, not only does he serve well, he will get served a bit once Ahmed starts getting hot and teams stop serving him, but he pulls pretty well too and get a couple digs in the mix. And they're just going to keep rallies alive, which means more opportunities for points. And you had Sharif, he was balling. He was balling for us.
Was balling until he broke my heart.
Until he broke your heart. Okay, so I'll take Sharif, and then my other player, I will take, we're going to go with Svenja Mueller.
Oh, good one.
Miss Svenja Mueller, who has a good serve, is a big blocker, gets served sometimes as well. Yeah, I think Svenja's going to have, I think her and Sinja are going to have a good tournament, and I think they're going to make a long run, and so there you go.
So I'm going to take a bold move here. I'm taking my women's flex early,
Ooh.
and I'm flexing in Tina Gradina.
You're really good at picking my next pick. Like that, I think you're 3 for 3 so far.
Well, I saw it and I was like, man, there's a lot of really good women's blockers that I still want. So I'm flexing early. 4th pick of the draft is already my flex. It might be a panic pick, I don't know. But I want Tina on my squad.
That honestly breaks my heart a little bit because
So I got a very pro-female team right now.
you do.
I
You-
went 2-3-4 on the women's side.
Yeah, you going for the women, which I don't mind. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a little bit. Okay, so I've got both of my men's blockers here, so that's good. I think for my next pick, I'm gonna go for a guy who I know can dig a lot of balls, and I know a guy he's gonna get served a lot too. I'm gonna go with Yorick de Groot.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Give me Yorick. Yeah.
Great pick. Great pick.
And so that's your first defender.
Yeah.
Well done. And Everett, you get 2.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
your second pick of your snake here.
Probably want a women's blocker now.
First women's blocker, Therese Cannon.
Yeah.
T-Money.
T-Money. Once again, she was a monster.
Was a monster.
Made it all the way, and that team has been rolling. They have
Yeah.
three Elite 16 medals in a row.
Yep.
So, Therese and Meg could be running hot here. You know what? Give me. This is where you're gonna call me a newbie for the beach tour, but give me the Dutch blocker.
Katja Stam.
Katja
Stam.
Stam.
Katja Stam.
Yes.
No, it's not.
That's
a
good
That's
because
not
I was
newbie at all.
really gonna say I was really close to saying Risa Schoon. So I'm really glad. I'm really glad.
The boys are here. The
got
boys
you.
are here for you.
We
So
got
Katja
you.
Stam, lefty.
Yeah.
We love lefties on this show, or at least I do.
Mm-hmm.
Katja, welcome to the show. I probably need a defender at some point.
Yeah.
And
Both in here and on the real life, of course.
yes, all the above. And Kyle, I'm going to steal your boy here, Clemens Vickler.
Great. I love it.
I know you're a big Clemens fan. I'm also a big
Yes.
Clemens fan. Great server. Doesn't get a lot of serves, but goes to Scoopville
Yeah.
in defense.
He
does.
also plays really well in big moments.
Yes.
If you look at his history at World Championships, Olympic Games, World Tour Finals,
Dude shows up.
he knows how to play. He
Yep.
knows how to ball.
Dude shows up.
Yeah.
So Clemens Vickler, my first defender. Welcome to the defense.
Yeah, I love it. I think we bonded over our interest in Clemens Vickler at a younger age and how much we loved his game. Okay, so great picks on the board. Still got a few people. We are going to go with Anastasia Samoilova.
Ooh, good pick.
Anastasia's serve is pretty dang good. It's a good jumper.
Very good serve.
If she gets it going, I think she could sneakily steal a bunch of aces and
Well, by sneaky, she had what?
Yeah.
7
What was it?
aces
Yeah.
in the final set of their bronze medal match in Stade.
Yeah.
That was insane.
that was crazy.
And you do the math. I'm no math pro.
No.
7 aces times 5. That's 35 points on
35.
serves alone in one match.
Bang.
In one set.
In one set.
That'll do.
One set.
That'll play.
And we all know you're going to need that.
Yes. That's why Valentina, come on.
Okay, my other player I'm going to pick
Halfway through now.
halfway through. We are going to go with Johnny Helvig.
Johnny Helvig.
Yeah. He's going to do a little bit of everything. You know he's going to get set. He's going to option more than he did in Rio, and they're going to make it to the finals. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
You said it out loud. He's calling his shot.
Sorry, make it to the finals, and so there's a lot of extra points.
When you call your shots for teams that make the finals, you're pretty good. We both agreed that Sharif and Ahmed were going to be great in Joao Pessoa.
Yes.
We both agreed that Therese and Meg were going to be great in Rio. We have yet to pick the gold medal winner, but picking 2 silver medalists in a row before the tournament starts, pretty
good.
good. So, Sweden, that's pretty much an automatic. You're going to the finals if Kyle says so. So I can't believe that she's still on the board. Give me Kristen Nuss.
I know.
Come on.
I know. It was my next pick if I wasn't picking Anastasia.
Oh.
Just a scoop machine, 2023 Defender of the Year. Doesn't really make errors, just digs and digs and digs. Not going to lead any tournament in aces, but give me that consistency all day long. Plus, defending champs, I'll take
Yes.
someone who I think is going to go deep into the
Yeah,
tournament.
and led the tournament last year in digs.
We like that.
Ooh.
We like that a lot.
That is a good one. I'm going to go with someone who I spoke to today. I've known for a very long time. I had the privilege of watching her in her first ever beach tournament back in 2011 before Travis didn't even know
So
that.
that was
you
when
know,
I was 21,
yeah.
and I didn't know that beach volleyball existed.
Yeah,
outside
exactly.
of the Olympic Games.
So I want, someone who I think is going to make a deep run in this tournament, someone who's I think is going to find themselves in a medal match come Saturday. Give me the smiling assassin.
Yeah.
Give me Melissa Umanya Pagares.
Love that.
Yep, she's gonna scoop. She's gonna score.
Is there a single person on the Beach Pro Tour who you just see and you feel just like a bottle of sunshine inside, more than Mel?
I don't know. Like, is there someone who's more beloved amongst everyone on tour than Melissa Umanya Pagares?
Yeah, it's got to be Mel, Laura Ludwig,
Yeah,
Agatha.
yeah.
Probably the big three of that category.
That's like two of my favorite players, and Mel.
Just three little pockets full of sunshine.
Like no, three of my all-time favorite players right there. So yeah, pretty good company.
Pretty good company, and you get to add one more to your company.
I want for my men's flex.
Okay.
Give me someone who blew everyone away in Rio, and was known for his blocking. Give me Joaquin Bale.
Yeah.
Joaquin Bale, excellent pick. And
I
as we
lit-
mentioned, go ahead, Everett.
I literally just told him like 10 minutes ago that I was picking him, so I'm following up with that for sure.
Joaquin Bale, as we mentioned on the preview, which you can also find on this Beach Volleyball World YouTube channel, has been nominated by his peers for Blocker of the Year and has been nominated by his peers on the Beach Pro Tour for Most Improved Player of the Year. Big year for Joaquin Bale, however, bigger than any of that, drafted by Everett.
Yeah.
What were you, the Thunder? Or
The Thunder.
Thunder.
The Thunder.
The Everett Thunder.
Good job. Good
That's
memory.
the biggest thing.
That's real good.
Good.
Sharks.
Men's defender, somehow he's still on the board.
Oh no.
Despite winning 2 of the last 3
Oh,
and
no.
being in the finals, 3 Beach Pro Tour finals in a row. Give me Christian Sorum.
Yeah.
Come on.
I was hoping you maybe forgot about him and he would just fall right in my lap here late. Yeah.
When you talk, I mean this in kind of a funny way, but is there a more elite athlete on the planet that gets sort of forgotten more
Yeah.
than Christian Sorum?
Real talk. Happy birthday to Christian Sorum.
Is his birthday?
It was his
birthday.
birthday today.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
And I-
happy birthday.
Yeah.
What was a birthday gift? The best birthday
Matthias
gift you got?
Bernston posted that on Instagram.
Yes.
God,
I saw
happy
it.
birthday. Hey, happy
what I
birthday,
would-
teammate.
What I would call with a thirst trap too. Go check that out. If you guys have Matthias Bernston on Instagram, I'm pretty sure it was Matthias. Go check it out and
There you go.
yeah, Christian Sorum frolicking in the water.
For falling some
Thirst
love.
trap for Christian Sorum. Matthias Bernston's IG. Welcome to Seminoles.
Oh. Okay, I am going to pick as my men's flex player Ivandro.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ivandro still sitting on the board, best server in the world, voted by his
crazy that
peers
we
this
forgot
year.
about
Also,
Ivandro.
is
What are you
Ivandro,
doing?
one of the best servers that we've ever seen in the game.
It's a good pick.
Yeah, so I will take him, and then I will take. We're gonna go with Raisa Skron. Okay, Raisa Skron is my women's defender. Raisa's got a good serve, sneaky good serve. She puts a lot of movement on it, and she scoops a ton of balls. And when she touches the ball, it usually goes down. So we're gonna go with Raisa.
I need a men's blocker. My first round draft pick was a men's blocker. Haven't picked one up since. I'm going to the man who's playing his last event of his career. One of the best of all time.
Yes.
I think Paolo Nicolai, easily a top 20 player all time.
Absolutely.
Maybe top 10, and easily top 10 in my heart. Paolo Nicolai.
He's also a sneaky good server.
Yes.
So he actually has on record the fastest serve ever. And last time we saw him in Hamburg, I saw him rip off 4 aces in a row to win a third set, come from behind. So that man can get you points.
It's a bit, the jump serve is feast or famine.
Yes.
You watched him feast, and so where he hit that serve, dude, I will never forget it. So he hit it in Stade,
Yeah.
and just about knocked Taylor Crabb over. And I talked to Taylor about it, and he was like, dude, I was trying to get out of the way, and I just got hit. I couldn't even get out of the way. And so Paolo, last event, we're doing it together. You're doing it with 2 lefties, Samuele on the court, me in the fantasy, and let's get feasting with that jump serve. So I got Nicolai. My men's blockers are up. Everett, you have 3 more picks, I believe.
Correct, yes. I need a women's blocker. No. I need a women's flex, a women's defender, and a men's defender. So for my men's defender, I would like, this is a tough one. You know what? Oh,
It's tough. This is where it gets tough.
It's 'cause everyone's so dang good.
yeah, everyone is.
And while Everett's thinking, want to let everyone know, so there are 40 total players in the Beach Pro Tour Finals. We are drafting 30. The 10 players who go undrafted, you guys can think of what the name is. We're going to call them the others.
The leftovers?
The leftovers. The Thanksgiving leftovers, maybe. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because of the leftovers, so that's a compliment to you guys. So they're going to be their own team. Maybe that'll be Frito's draft picks, Raquel's. Frito says double thumbs up. And so the 10 who do not, we're going to see how they do against us as well. And if those 10 beat us, then we owe the whole tour.
We're
acai.
done. Yeah.
And we're fired.
All right, now I want with my men's defender, give me Artur.
It's a good pick.
Give me the Brazilian. I want a little bit of fire on my team.
Yeah, no, he's good because he is a side-out machine.
He is.
Gets served a lot.
Absolutely.
Does not make errors.
No.
Limiting errors is key.
Yeah. He's going to make some scoops, right? You're going to scoop a lot when you're sitting behind Evandro. And yeah, I think he's going to put up some solid numbers for me.
I like that pick. So your men's defender been picked.
My,
what do you have left? A women's defender you need?
Yeah, I just have
You got Mel. Yeah, you need a women's defender and you need a women's flex.
You know what? I can't believe she's still on the board. Give me Sinya Tillman.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
what an oversight by us.
Let's go. Did I take that from you?
No, I'm
No,
out of
okay.
women's picks. Or
Okay.
no, I do need a women's defender, so you did.
Yep.
Silver medalist in the
Yeah.
last Beach Pro Tour Finals, and I think one of the top 4 players in the world. I love that pick.
They also got a silver in Hamburg. No. Did they play in Hamburg?
In Hamburg, they won.
In
They
Hamburg?
beat Nina Brunner and Tanya Huberly in a
Yes.
sensational. Or hold on.
No, that was Vienna.
Did they beat in Hamburg? Who won Hamburg? Was it Tanya and Nina?
Yes.
We were all there.
It was an awesome match. Whatever it was, they were in the finals.
Yeah.
It was 16-14 someone, I think.
Yeah.
I'm making it up. We're gonna watch that final again. If you haven't watched it, I remember the final being awesome. It was in the third set
But like, think of how much volleyball we've watched
Yeah.
since then.
because that was in August.
Yeah.
Dang, I can't remember who won that.
Here, you know what? I'll pull that up as you.
Nina and Tanya won.
Nina and Tanya won 18-16.
18-16.
18-16.
Damn it.
There you go.
16
Nina and Tanya won.
in
So
their last ever
Sinya made
event together.
finals. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So you got Sinya. Excellent pick. I need a men's flex and I need a women's defender. I've learned my lesson on stacking. I was about to take Rekka. I'm going to take a player on a team who has gone totally undrafted. Give me Shinyi Xia.
Ooh.
I like it.
I think that team is quietly one of the best teams in the world. No one talks about them hardly ever, and they win a lot of medals, made the Olympic Games, gave Krista and Taryn a really good run in the Olympics, and I think Xia is a phenomenal defender.
I think if you talk to women's players and teams, they don't like playing that team.
No.
Yeah.
They're very good.
They're
They're
just
technically
steady.
sound, steady.
And add on to
smooth.
that, China as a whole is the triple ace nation. So Shinyi, triple aces, they're good for 5.
The trick of nation. I like that.
Okay, I need a men's defender, and I'm going to go with my boy Javi Bayo. Giving
There you
Javi
go.
some love. The boys have been balling, and I want to see them continue to ball. And if Joaquin can't block it, Javi is going to dig it. And then I need a women's flex player, and that player is going to be Miss Megan Kraft, who I had on my team in Rio, who absolutely balled out. And
That's a very good pick.
Megan Kraft, consistency.
All right, Kyle, the Sharks.
The Sharks are done.
They're drafted, all 10 players. I need a men's flex player. I'm going to take Steven Vandeveld.
Okay.
Yeah, big blocker, big
Good
server.
server.
When he touches the ball, the rally's over. One way or the other. And he ends rallies in a good way a lot. I'm taking Steven Vandeveld.
All right. Well, I'm gonna finish this up here, and to wrap things up, I would be remiss. It would be a travesty, to be honest, if this player wasn't picked in her last ever event on the Beach Pro Tour. Someone who we've spoken to a number of times now over the past number of events, someone who was on my team last time in Rio. I'm going with the loyalty, I'm going with the legend. Give me Agatha.
There you go.
Agatha, strong pick, and I mean, we mentioned Mel, Pocketful of Sunshine, Agatha in that category as well.
Yes.
One of the best ever.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet, head over to the Beach Volleyball World YouTube page, or you can check out my interview with Agatha from Rio. Also, there's a fantastic interview of Agatha and Laura Ludwig chatting in the middle of Hamburg. If you guys haven't seen that yet, it was honestly one of the most special conversations I've been a part of. But I would feel wrong if Agatha was on the leftover team in her last ever event.
No leftovers for you, Agatha. You are one of the best of all time. It's kind of fitting. These last handful of Elite 16s have sort of been the retirement tour.
Bro, it has been a like farewell tour for like Agatha, Nikolai,
Ludwig,
Marta Menegatti.
Yeah.
Like there's so many like big names who are retiring, and you're really seeing beach volleyball being passed off to the next generation right now.
Yep, the torch is being passed, and we are quite literally under the torch out here in Doha. We love doing this stuff, and so I hope you guys do as well. If you enjoy it, share it, comment, let us know who you think is going to win. I'm going to do my best not to come in dead last. That's the standard right now. If you did not get picked, welcome to Frito's Leftover Squad. We'll be kind of providing updates throughout the week here in Doha. Catch all the action of the event on VBTV, and we will see y'all all week long from Doha, Qatar.
Bye.